Guys, I just finished deep cleaning the apartment for my $2,000 security deposit. It looks cleaner than the day I moved in. Now I just wait for the refund check to land so I can use it as a down payment on my next place. Complete carpet replacement, $800. Total apartment repainting fee, $600. Deep dust mitigation fee, $550. I only left a couple of tiny tack holes all from hanging pictures and some minor indentations on the carpet from my bed frame. I spent my whole weekend cleaning for free, and he deducted $955? Stop crying over that paper, Simus. That isn't a legitimate business waste. It is a targeted mugging executed by a predatory landlord against a legally ill-competent tenant. They are counting on your fear to make you fund a free renovation for their next tenant. Hey everyone, I'm Simus. Getting completely cleaned out of your security deposit by a predatory landlord using ridiculous excuses upon move-out is a universal tenant nightmare. Today, in this 8-minute deep dive, we are leveraging landlord-tenant statutes to slap back predatory property managers and show you how to force them to cough up every single dollar of your cash, plus up to 3 times your deposit in damages. Predatory landlords love using the umbrella word damage to justify deductions. But tucked inside the landlord-tenant statutes of almost every state is an absolute legal shield protecting tenants. What is normal wear and tear? It means natural carpet fading from foot traffic, paint yellowing after a few years, minor scuffs on the baseboards, and small holes left from hanging standard picture frames. This is called the footprint of human living. The statutes explicitly state that a landlord is legally prohibited from billing a tenant more prevent normal wear and tear. Depreciation Schedule. But the real scam lies in replacement fees. Let's say you accidentally spilled coffee on the carpet and it left a permanent stain. The landlord demands $1,000 to replace the entire carpet with a brand new one. Is that legal? Absolutely not. Courts look at the useful life of the asset. The IRS and housing courts typically cap the useful life of rental carpet at just 5 years. If that carpet was already 4 years old when you moved in, its remaining depreciated value is only $200. You only owe $200 max. A landlord cannot use an old defect to force you to pay for their property upgrade. Got it. But what if the landlord lies and claims smashed a giant hole through the bedroom door when it was perfectly intact when I handed over the keys? How do I prove that? Welcome to your absolute process it before leaving any rental unit, the move-out walkthrough video. On the exact day you hand over the keys, run a continuous slow panning video on your smart capturing every single wall, flooring section, and appliance interior. Layer in a timestamp app or hold up that day's newspaper. That video is your atomic weapon if you ever have to walk into court. But even if you forgot to take a video, you carry an invincible statutory weapon, the Statutory Payout Deadline. By law, landlord bound to a strict deadline to return your cash. In New York, it's 14 days. In California, it's 21 days. In Texas, it's 30 days. Within that exact window, they must either return your deposit in full or provide a highly specific, itemized deduction statement, alongside the actual receipts and invoices for the work performed. If a landlord misses this deadline by a single day, or just types up a flat cleaning fee $550 without providing a real contractor's receipt, they legally forfeit all rights to withhold your deposit. They are legally required to wire you the full $2,000 instantly. Postmarked 3 weeks ago. That's well past the 21-day statutory window. And this, a handwritten $550 cleaning charge with zero official receipt attached. Procedural bankruptcy. Stop trading emotional text messages or text blocks with the manager. Draft an ironclad, formal statutory demand letter and send it via certified mail. Your deductions constitute normal wear and tear, and you failed to provide verified commercial receipts within the mandatory statutory 21-day window. Demand is hereby made for the immediate return of my full $1,900.55 balance within 10 business days. At the absolute baseline of your letter, you insert definitive statutory trigger. Should you refuse compliance, action will be filed in small claims court. Pursuant to state law, because you have engaged in the bad faith retention of my security deposit, I will request court award punitive treble damages, amounting to three times the initial balance, or $6,000 plus court cost. Small claims court is designed for ordinary citizens, no expensive attorneys allowed, and filing fees are just a few bucks. 99% of predatory property managers know they stand zero chance in front of a housing judge. Once they sign for that certified legal to demand letter, they will overnight your full check the next morning. Tenants are not passive income streams for predatory landlords. Never let a company intimidate you out of your security deposit. When you know the statutory rules, you don't take the loss. Understand the boundaries of normal wear and tear, hold them strictly to their statutory deadlines. To make sure you can cure your hard-earned money during your next move, I have uploaded our vetted, battle-tested security demand letter template right in the description box below. Fill in your local state codes, customize your numbers, and force them to pay. What is the most absurd or ridiculous deduction a landlord has ever tried to stick you with? They try to charge you $100 for a dusty light bulb? Expose their property management companies in the comments below. If this deep dive guarded your personal finances, smash that like and subscribe to our channel. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Because knowledge is power. Power. Right subscribe button.